We out here once again.
AWOL
Podcast. You already know what it is. I have to do my due diligence and tell y'all to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's been a minute since I've been dropping these episodes. I understand that. Please give me a pass. And it is what it is, right? So last episode was dope. I had my homies and we discussed religion. We was 4 deep plus me equals 5. No, yeah, 5. So it was a little bit rough to do because there was a lot of stuff that a lot of people asked me. Oh, I thought you was going to ask these questions and those questions, but it was a lot. I don't do the I got you podcast. This isn't like a clickbait joint. So with that being said, it was dope. I appreciate y'all for checking that, but I'm back on my bully-ish over here. So yeah, hit that like, share, subscribe button if you want. I just had to do my due diligence. And with that being said,
guess who's Bazak? It's not Beanie Sig and J-Ho.
Man, I should have had that drop.
Tanikuss,
but you know what I got for you?
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
To this day.
I got that one too. Hold on. No.
What's your name? Where are you from?
Damn, it's been so long you forgot his drops.
Yeah, I don't know.
To this day.
It's so long he done forgot his drops.
To this day.
You know what? I've been busy.
To this day.
I'm out here working,
To this day.
paying these taxes.
To this day.
Taxes, gotta love it.
They're going to come for it yesterday, tomorrow.
To this day.
Yo, you know that tax lien gets paid
that your
above
phone?
all else?
Put that joint on the floor, please.
Why?
Because I can hear it.
Word?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Tax liens get paid above all else. So fuck your mortgage.
Right.
Them taxes get paid first.
So, all right, we back with the homie Tanikuss up in the building.
Chill.
Yeah, I already know. He been on here like 4 or 5 times. I don't even know how many, right?
Oh, either.
Because we have good conversations. We have some unreleased episodes, and the future shall tell if we drop them joints or not. Oh, look at his name. He's on his own Yeti cup. Oh, my God.
Dope, right?
That's that Texas. You went to Texas and came back different.
I should have brought my hat. Shit.
Nah, you ain't walking in with that joint. It's Jersey, bro.
I
You
should
need
have
a-
brought my hat.
You need to
You're lucky
fit it-
I don't got the belt buckle neither. And I left too soon to get the boots. Would have come out here looking like Woody. Yeah.
More like hoodie.
Yeah.
Yo, what up? My name's Tanikuss. They call me Hoodie. I'm from the hood. But I got boots and a hat and a buckle.
Coming down that Old Town Road.
Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, that's on you if you want to do that.
No.
Hey.
That Billy Ray way.
That's on you. Yo. So what's good, man? How you been? How you living?
Chilling.
Everything's good?
Yeah. Fuck. Everything's good. Yeah. About to make different moves in life.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
You already know. Get this real estate thing popping.
Right, because you've been doing that.
Yeah, but it's time to step it up a notch. So
Right. And now, and why'd you come to that conclusion? Like, was there like a point that you were like, you know what?
yeah, leaving Texas, and I was like, fuck, I don't want to work for nobody no more. It's
Right.
time to move the fuck on and do what I've been wanting to do for 20 plus years. So
How hard, was it hard or was it easy to make that decision?
nah, at this point it was easy. Just realizing, just dealing with, especially in that field, dealing with the people I got to deal with in that field.
In your previous job?
Yeah,
All right.
it's just, I'm tired of the people. SPD is cool, but the people suck. Like, there's always an issue because you got so many people with bad attitudes and just don't get it about how important their job is. And they act like it's a job.
Can we explain what SPD
pride.
is? So people
Still
might not
processing.
know.
Stale processing. We talked about this before, but
Right,
yeah,
right, but
stale
just- you never
processing is just cleaning and sterilizing the instruments for surgery. So it's a critical part of surgery. I mean, shit, if you ain't got the tools to get into the body, you ain't doing nothing. So everything has to be clean so you don't cause any infections.
Somebody's life on the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, indirectly, but yeah, like
Yeah.
if their shit's not sterile and you're in their body,
Or directly.
yeah. So, damn, that was loud. I felt that.
Damn, bro, how many phones you got? You gotta talk about Tommy. You Tommy.
I got 2 phones. Yo.
Anyway.
But yeah, so it's a really important job that doesn't get a lot of recognition. You get treated as dishwashers, and I think because of that, the people are just salty. And there's not enough people that take pride in it. So it's just annoying to deal with these people, that kind of people anymore.
Now, being in that position that you were in, do you feel that it's the people and or self-deprecation sometimes is key, or most of the time it's key? Could you I was about to say that and it sounded like it was off, but do you think your leadership skills were up to par? And if you say no, it doesn't place a judgment on your character.
So
It just says whatever, right? So now you're allowed to go, hey, maybe I could have done it a different way. Right.
Even when I wasn't a supervisor or in a leadership role, I still saw the same things and behavior out of the people. So leadership helps and it doesn't. You know, like the saying goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So you can't make people care. They have to give a fuck. And there's no type of leadership that's gonna have somebody take pride in their work if they don't give a fuck. Like it's just what it is. You know what I mean? Like at some point something has to click. And for most of these people, it doesn't click. They don't go see the surgery. They're not affected by it, so they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you tell them, like, yo, that could be your mom, your pop, your brother, your sister, whatever, on the table, it don't click until it's their mom or their pop or their sister or their brother on the table. So that shit, for me, just is annoying. Like, I told, like, shit, before I started traveling, and I worked at Robert Wood, when I had my surgery, I did all my own instruments. I was in decontam. I cleaned the shit.
What do you mean? You cleaned your own equipment for your own surgery?
Yeah, from my own surgery, yeah.
What surgery did you have?
My surgery was the night before, the day after. It was, I got surgery on my stomach.
Okay.
To help with a swallowing issue I was having.
And you cleaned your own equipment?
I cleaned my own shit. I saw what they were going to use for my surgery. I found my case. Saw what they were going to use for my surgery.
Ain't nobody goofing on my shit.
Nobody.
Yo,
Listen,
that's some G shit,
I pulled
though.
all the equipment. I was in decontam washing the set. When it came out the washer, I collected that shit. I checked it. And I mean, I already knew it was clean because I did it, but I inspected it for functionality, sterilized it, marked it, gave it to my supervisor to sterilize. Once that shit came out the sterilizer, I put it on the case cart, brought that shit to materials and said, here's the instruments for this case. All you need to do is add the soft goods and send it up. And I said, I'll send it up for you if you want. And he said, nah, don't worry about it. I got you.
But they knew it was you.
Yeah.
Right.
No. Even if they didn't. No, because the case doesn't tell you. The pick sheet doesn't tell you.
It doesn't say your name. It says like patient number 177252, whatever.
So I just put that up, you know. So I know what stuff is they're not gonna mess with it. So
Right.
nobody cares enough to say, let me take this tray off and put another tray. They don't give a shit. It's already there. So
Right.
So and that was that.
Wow.
And I was telling my coworker, I said, y'all should be upset and kind of disrespected at the fact that I'm here doing my own shit. Like, because that means I don't have faith in none of y'all motherfuckers. And
right.
I think I let one of my coworkers do the camera and the light cord that they needed.
Right.
Because that wasn't in me, so I don't care. I'm like, whatever, you could do that.
Right. Anything that ain't cutting me open or inside, you're like, I'm fine.
So that's the thing, is that you don't have, I mean, there's people that care, but I don't feel like there's enough.
And why do you think that is in such a critical field?
Well, it doesn't get the recognition and the respect that it deserves.
That position.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the field, and then I just don't think people understand the severity of what they're doing. Again, if you're not watching, they don't want. I've had plenty of people that I'm like, hey, the operating room will let us go watch a surgery. Go ahead, pick a surgery or pick a day, and they're like, I'm not going. I don't want to see it. I'm like, you should. You should see how it's used so you know what you're doing. It makes your job easier and better. But can't make people care. You know what I'm saying? I went on my day off to go see surgeries. So.
And now, why don't you think the field gets the love that it deserves when it's so critical?
I don't know.
I don't want you to think that I'm asking. Hold on. I don't want you to think that I'm asking you questions like you need an answer. You're not the end all be all. I'm just saying, like, I want your opinion on why don't you think it gets? Is it considered like, oh, you're a hospital janitor? You might as well be cleaning rooms.
Basically, that's wild. It's
though.
like the dishwashers. It's like nobody gives respect to the kitchen. In a dishwasher, you know what I'm saying?
The dishwashers don't get no respect, but the sous and the executive chef and the grill chef gets all the love.
Exactly.
But you better hope these dishwashers wash all the utensils because you're gonna have salmonella on your shit.
Exactly. So it's essentially the same thing. It's just
that makes sense.
It's on the same parallel where it's like the people that are doing the critical role don't get the respect. Shit, when during COVID, and I didn't find this out till I went to the conference, when they gave that during the one thing they had the CARES, what the fuck was it called?
CARES Act?
CARES Act. Damn, it might have been that. I don't remember. But when they gave out the stimulus check and they added the fact that if to give essential employees in certain fields extra money, they were supposed to get extra a pump on their pay for working. So it was hospital employees, but it wasn't all. It was like nurses, doctors. We were off that list, and we should have been on that list because we had the most essential part of cleaning equipment when people didn't know what the fuck to do with anything.
Right.
And we were the most at risk, even though we didn't have high patient exposure. And we were off that whole list, so we didn't get any of that critical extra pay that they were giving out for those few people in the medical field. So it came to nurses and stuff like that, but we ain't get it. We weren't even on the list because we're not recognized like that. So that I thought was fucking bonkers. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, where's that money? Where's that extra money? Because it was supposed. I forget how much it was.
Right.
And it never came. We never got it.
So now you're kind of like, I'm over that because I could only care for so much before it falls on deaf ears.
Yeah.
And like I'm doing all this critical work, and no, I don't need. I'm saying if it was me, I'm not doing this for a pat in the back. But it would be nice to get some recognition every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man.
No, exactly.
Like if I fuck up,
because that's the thing, right? Because when you fuck up, you know about it, right? So when shit's not there on time, when trays aren't ready, and shit's delayed because trays aren't ready, or something happens that's our fault. A tray is dirty, and they have to send it back to get rewashed. So that delays cases. You hear all about that shit. But when you have those perfect days where everything's ready and you got everything on time and there's no delays on our part, there's no like, hey, thanks for everything. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
So, it gets crazy. But it's just dealing with the people that I have to deal with and not having control over my life. That's really what it is. Like, I want freedom. So.
But now you're separating, almost, because if everything went fine, you'd probably be okay knowing that your job, you'd be like, oh, I get the pat on the back, even though I don't want it or need it, but it'd be nice to get recognized. But you get recognized, and everybody gives a shit because we understand how critical this is.
Yeah.
So that's one part. So that already makes you want to walk out the door. Second is, how many people in this world work a job that they don't want to work because their car note is due or because their kid is hungry, and you have to.
Yeah.
So then you go, wait a minute. I'm making somebody else rich.
Exactly. Yeah.
I could have the same issue now. Let's say you work for a job and be like, oh, I'm living check to check. But you could take a chance and work check to check, but at least you're trying for you, though.
Yes.
So you can work check to check and make whoever fulano rich, or you can work check to check with the hope
temporarily
that you make yourself rich.
Exactly.
And if it don't work, oh well, go get another job where you
Yeah.
make somebody else rich
Exactly.
and
Like,
still live check to check.
Exactly. Worst case is
Check
what?
to check.
Worst case is what? I go back and find another job. Worst case.
Word.
But why? There's too much opportunity out here not to, and I can do too much. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's the other thing.
I can do too much.
People
for me
sell
to
themselves
sit here
short.
and be like, oh, let me do this and work for. No, I could work for myself and make that same bread, dude. Listen. I got tools. I can do construction. I can build shit. I can sell shit.
Right.
There's about nothing that I can't do. I feel like I can do anything. If it can be taught, I feel like I can learn it. So
I like that idea. I like
you
that.
know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So it's like I've always had
If it
this
can be taught, I can
attitude
learn
that
it.
like if you can teach me how to do it, I know I can do it.
That might be the title of the episode.
And too many people don't feel that way, but I've always felt that way. If I can see you do something, I'm gonna be like,
I could do it too.
I can do it.
Unless you talk about open heart surgery.
Well, yes,
But
no,
there's
I
levels.
can do that too. But it's levels, right?
There's levels.
But I don't want to.
I just had to put that out there because everybody's like, you know,
there's gonna be the
people,
it's wild.
You could.
It is wild, right?
All
It's
right,
like,
relax.
yes. there's
Obviously, I
always-
can't fly. I
there's-
can't fly a fighter jet
There's
in the
limits.
middle of a war.
There's limits to everything, and
Relax,
there's
dog.
also the training that you have to that's involved.
Right.
There's a lot of training for being a fighter pilot. There's a lot of training for being a doctor. It's all training that I don't want to do because that's not where it's in my.
Right. But for
in my
normal
life.
shit,
yes,
I got it, bro.
But you can't like I can change a tire because I can be taught how to change a tire. I can change a
There's
light bulb.
levels.
I can put up a wall. I can paint. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
things. Build a fireplace, whatever. But yeah, there's levels because again, it's all comes to what we're comfortable with, and I'm comfortable with a lot. So I don't want to go, and also what our passions are, right? My passion is not to be digging in somebody's heart
yeah,
for
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
12 hours, right?
I don't want to
So-
goof.
Yeah,
I have an off day.
So it's like I'm not cool. Like no, that doesn't align with my reality and what I want out of life.
I don't need an
right?
off day when I'm in somebody's
So-
heart, dog.
You know, just like I don't.
I'm barely in mine.
I don't knock the people that hustle and they work their 9 to 5. I don't hate that, right? Because it's like, yo, if you happy, get it.
Right.
If that's how you happy, that you know you could come in, do your 8 and skate, get your check, and you can live the life that you want to live. That's your definition of success. I'm all for it. I'm happy for you.
Right.
That's just not my definition because
Right.
I want freedom. I don't want to have somebody telling me what time to get up and go to work and punch this clock, what time I can leave. Nah, I want to get up when I want to get up, do what I got to do, and then keep it moving. So that's it's like, well, fuck it. Now I'm here. Let me just I got the cushion that I need to do what I can do to make it for me.
Right.
Why if I'm gonna work my 8 hours, I'm gonna work my 8 hours for me.
Right.
And put more money in my pocket. And like you said, make myself rich, or my definition of rich, because everybody's definition is different. So that's subjective. But
Right.
make my definition of success a reality. Because I've never felt that my definition of success would never happen working for somebody else. I don't want to have to ask somebody when I can go on vacation. Matter of fact, I just booked my flight to DR in the next couple of weeks. So I'll be in DR going to see the old land for a couple weeks, right? Before Thanksgiving. So I don't got to fucking ask nobody and be like, hey Marcos, do you mind if I take the 8th to the 22nd
Even
off?
though you're allowed to take it off.
Yes, exactly.
You still feel like a criminal
Yep.
for asking
Yeah,
for it.
exactly. You feel better. Do you mind if I take? Well, let me check the schedule and see if anybody's off. Oh, that's our busy season. We got
fuck outta
yeah,
here.
fuck off. Like I don't want to deal with that shit.
Right.
So it's that. It's the fact that I was like, yo, fuck. You know what? Like just when I got back to Jersey, I'm like, I gotta go to DR. I need to go see my land. I gotta see what we got.
You
over
never
there.
been there?
No, I've been there,
Oh, all right.
but I haven't been to.
As an adult, have you been there?
Yeah, I was in Punta Cana a few years ago for my cousin's wedding.
No, I
But,
mean like.
but no. Where the family's from and where we have land, no, I haven't been there since I was a little kid.
Meaning that's. Let me.
So, yeah,
hold
so,
on.
yeah.
I wanna. Yeah. I mean, like, have you? How old are you? All right, a few years ago. Boom. But that was for a wedding.
Yeah.
You went there probably a
That was
wedding,
vacation spot, resort.
2-3 days and you skedaddled.
No, I was there like 10 days then. But I was a resort that whole time.
Resorted it out, right.
Yeah. This is going to be
Motherland.
old country.
Yes.
Grinding it
Roots,
out.
culture.
Yeah.
I want to meet a shorty on the beach and go, hey, man.
we're not even in the beach. We're inland, so it's like
All right. So, all right, cool. Let me tell you. I want to meet a shorty
hills.
in the hills and go, hey, what's up? I'm from out here. I'm this. I'm that. What's good? Like all these YouTube channels that people go traveling and they meet somebody and they take them to the hood, but they survive because they're from the hood.
Yeah.
But then you also get like real life. That's like real life shit where you could get to actually go to somebody's house and have dinner, but it's cooked.
Yeah.
And like as if you went to my mom's house.
So, dude,
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Last time I was there, again, we were small, so we were cooking. It's like outside brick stoves.
Right.
Like
So you're doing
old
that.
school. So no, I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more modernized now.
No. But you're who you going with? Dolly?
No, I'm going with my mom.
Oh, that's
I'm
even
gonna go
better.
meet my mom out there.
That's even better.
Cause she just so happened to go out. She's going out there. Cause I was like, hey, I want to go to DR, and then
Your mom's
I just
Dominican?
asked her. Yeah, she was born there. Her mom is there, so
Is she 100%?
yeah.
And your father is?
No,
What is your father?
African American.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Why'd you make that face?
Because that's not the correct term, right? Like African
Oh,
American.
all right. We're getting that's another episode.
So,
you just got back, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, there's gonna be a lot more. We're gonna. Oh,
This is
by the
what I'm
way,
saying.
By the way,
Like,
time out.
it's
time
too
out,
much.
Time out. We have been working on some, even though he has been a guest on this podcast plenty of times. Because one, very opinionated, and I like it. Two, we argue a lot, and I like it. It makes my skills sharp for people who ain't witty enough. Just like this chess table, I like playing mental chess with people. And I don't mean to do it in a disrespectful manner. I do it to see how good am I with having a conversation, and can I play chess the same checkers? It's easy to just go, blah, 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 blah. With chess, it's way more complicated. And just like a conversation, it's way more complicated to sound intellectual and actually be intellectual and hold the art of a conversation down. And he is the only person other than probably my homie T. Shout out to my brother T that keeps me on my mental toes when it comes to a conversation. Right? So off air, we were talking about maybe starting a separate thing on this AWOL Podcast channel. Like, share, subscribe. Or me and him doing something else. It might look a little different. We might film it somewhere else. We're still working out the kinks of it. But stay tuned for that. But anyway. So you going there with the Mom Dukes. She going over there.
Mm-hmm.
You staying back in regular family area. Not resort?
No resort.
At all? You
I
don't
don't
want to
think
even
so.
give your mom a resort, a little something?
I don't think she
You know
can.
what
No,
I mean?
she's going there to see her mom, so she's going there to spend time with her mom.
How many days is she going for? Or y'all going the same amount of days? You flying there with her and flying back with her?
No. Yeah. Basically.
Is she going by herself?
Yeah.
That was the original plan, and you're like, I'll go with you?
Yeah.
That's kind of dope, though.
I'm like,
man. That's
you know
dope.
what? I ain't doing shit.
I like that.
I'm coming with you.
Was she excited?
I don't know. I don't think she cares. She ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like she's like, no, nigga, you ain't coming on my trip. Fuck out of here.
I thought at least she'd be like, thank you.
Nah,
She's like, this motherfucker
yeah, I know.
at the bar.
Fucking up my shit. Yo,
Word. I was about to say something real disrespectful on you. I was about to say something wild, and I caught myself.
I think she was like, you can sleep on the couch.
Oh, man. The jokes, I almost hit an
Yo,
off-air joke
listen.
on air, son.
I'm about to pack a tent and shit and say, fuck it. I'll be in the woods.
From the hoods to the woods.
Come find me in 3 days and see if I'm still alive.
You know, has to be, you caught malaria. You got bit by mosquitoes and caterpillars and all types of shit, bro. You're done, Jersey ass motherfucker. You done. You thought Texas saved you? You didn't even get bit by a brown recluse out there. You
Thank
alright.
God, shit.
Thank God, word. You had a. Thank
Listen,
God.
I
would've-
ain't see no rattlesnakes. I was like, this shit, I didn't want to see none of that shit.
I mean, I would like to see it, just not real close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. You never know.
Yeah, right. So, all right, so you're doing that. You back out here. So you're doing
shit.
that. You come back. There's freedom.
Yeah.
You taking that little hiatus from work to whatever your future endeavors are, right?
Well, you already know, so.
Right. The real estate joint popping off. So now you're gonna go to DR. Are you looking at? I don't know. Are you looking at that trip to DR as a when I come back? It's ham time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're
for
already
sure.
on ham
no,
time.
I'm, yeah,
I know
exactly
you're
what
on
to say.
ham
I'm
time.
already, yeah.
I know you're on ham time, but I'm saying when you come back, do you think that'll make you even more like it's ham time?
Well, yeah, because I want to maintain that freedom and be able to be like, you know what? I'm going to DR again next month. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or wherever.
Or wherever.
To be like, you know what? It's the next move. Fuck it. We going out there. Yeah, for sure. No, it's grind time. If you're looking for a house, holla at me.
Roy.
I'm going to help you buy it. Listen, I ain't going to be like any other agent you ever realize. I'll give you all the information, all the tricks, trips, everything. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't need to. That's the thing that's crazy to me, right? It's like, I don't need to hide shit from nobody. Yo, that foundation's fucked up. I'm going to let you know right now. We need to knock off some money. This is how much it's going to cost.
Or let's go find another joint.
Yeah, or let's find another joint. What you looking for? Because I'm starting to see, like, shit, even when I was buying my house, I mean, realtors, they give you just what they want to show you. Nah, fuck that. Based off what their commissions might be. You know what? I don't give a fuck. If I make a little money, I'm good. So how about you be 100% happy and with your home or whatever, and let's get it going. Shit, you know what I mean?
Do you think though, just like anything though, it starts off like that?
Oh yeah, of course, it's gonna be a struggle.
It starts off like that, and then once you start selling one or two, and that bank start rolling in, you start giving less and less fucks because you start dealing with more and more picky people, and you're like, God damn, this fucking guy, bro. I showed him 30 houses and he's still complaining about a light fixture. So now you get jaded, and then when you do sell an easy sale, you see the money come in, you go, I just want bank, because if I gotta deal with the dude complaining about a light fixture, everything falls into the category of I'ma get mine and fuck it.
No, and I only say that because my goal is not to sell houses to people for a long ass time. So it's just the entry to what I really want to do. So it's not, so I don't care. As long as they helping me, I'll help you. You know what I'm saying? Right. One hand washes the other. So
both wash the face.
So it's like, I'll deal with the people, and given the way that I am, and how I am as a salesman, I don't see too many super difficult people, because again, I'm gonna give you what you're asking me for. So, if you're asking me because you want 3 bathrooms, and you know we'll make it work, and see what, again, within your reality and what you can do, and building the right connections to make everybody else's shit happen. I feel like when everybody works together and you're on the same page, everybody can be successful. So somebody getting the house that they want is their success, right? Like,
right.
You know, neighborhood schools that they're looking at, whatever the case may be.
Transportation.
Yeah, exactly. Being close to public transportation, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, whatever they want.
It is what it is. Yeah, I don't care. I want access to all of the New Jersey's MLS, so I gotta see how much that's gonna cost me, right?
Leads and everything.
Yeah,
else.
to have all that thing, because guess what? Some people just show you certain areas. Guess what? Maybe you want to be in a different area. Maybe you're not even thinking about that area, but hey, I have access to it, and say, hey, you might not have considered it, but it's still 30 minutes away from work and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But it's a different county.
Yes.
And now you're like, but yo, wait, we talking about the border of the county?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I could be across the street and I'm in a different county.
So
it's the same house.
Exactly. So, you know, there's just, I know there's going to be pitfalls. There's going to be difficulties nonetheless, but it ain't going to be anything different than I've ever faced and dealt with. So I don't give a shit.
Right.
I mean, fuck. Just coming back from Texas, I clipped my trailer and fucked that shit up. Yeah, exactly. And I had to fucking drive that last hour
with
my trailer fucking all cockeyed. Nigga, I was so upset. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Insurance. Bro.
I almost want to end this podcast right now.
Nigga, but listen, you know what? That's better than what happened to me when I was going to Texas. So guess what? I don't even care. Because going to Texas was even worse. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, that's why I'm so flabbergasted at the fact you would, one, never drive my trailer if I ever bought one.
I don't want to.
Two, you should never get a CDL.
No, that I need.
You should get one.
I need that.
I don't
need
trust
that.
you. You
I
ain't
need
driving my truck.
I don't
What's
need it.
that?
I'm going to drive my own shit. Because guess what?
Yeah, because guess what? I know what's guess what.
When I fuck it up, I'm okay with that.
No, when you fuck up a tractor trailer, people die.
No. Not when you hit the parking post at the garage, at the fucking, at the yard.
Who, me?
No, I'm just saying.
I did that too. No, did I tell you? My bad. I didn't do anything.
Listen.
No, I hit the snowplow.
Listen.
With a chassis. Tire blew up, but they built it crooked.
Nigga,
That's on them, bro.
honestly, I don't even know how that shit happened because I swear I pulled out wide enough. And then next thing I know, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? I thought I hit something. Then I look back and I'm like, motherfucker.
How bad is the damage?
It's not that bad.
The walls are fucked up?
No, nigga. No, I clipped the wheel. So the fender's a little fucked up and the wheel's a little off center. I still drove home.
Oh, that's just unbolt the leaf spring, push it back when you
That's
fender,
it's probably
copy
all
that.
I gotta do.
All right.
It's not crazy. So it is fucked up that this shit's brand new. I'm like, God damn it, son.
Bro, I'm not even gonna say how much you spent on it, but bro, if I drop that much guap on a stupid ass box on wheels,
I know.
Cause there ain't nothing to it. There's no AC in there.
Nothing.
There's nothing
It
in
got
there.
lights
Great. What, in the back?
inside.
Oh, you could have put a flashlight. Listen,
Yo,
fam. Listen.
That's why I call Progressive right away, nigga.
You should have called help. That's what you should have called.
You didn't want to meet me.
Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody told your ass to do all these stupid moves.
Nigga, you gotta live life. You gotta learn lessons,
No,
right?
just fuck with it. It's
No, I
comedy.
know.
It's comedy.
I know. It's
But-
great. No, it's great. You know,
You know
what?
what's
It is
real
what it
comedy
is.
is the fact that
No, trust me when I tell you, nigga. I was like, what the fuck? And then I look back and I'm like, son of a bitch. I thought at least I would make it to Jersey before I fucked it up. To be honest with you. Yo, legit, when I picked the motherfucker up, I was like, yo, how long before I fuck this thing up? No lie, nigga. No lie.
you ain't even make it to Virginia.
No, I was in PA. I was an hour.
Accidents happen close to home. You got
I was
fucked in
an
lazy.
hour away. I was pulling up in the gas station, my last stop for gas before I got back. And yo,
I'm never trusting you with anything with wheels. I can't.
so I can't ride the Harley.
Hell no. Hell no. Nah, you can ride. No, you can ride motorcycles. I'll let you borrow the Harley. I trust you on the motorcycle.
Yo.
I'll let you hold the motorcycle. I'll let you
couldn't-
hold the Harley.
trust
Pause.
me, I tell you like
Right.
that. I couldn't. Listen, honestly, I couldn't.
What, with
believe it.
anything attached with a swivel? You're done, son. You're done, fam. You are done. I don't care what it is. You're not doing it.
That's okay. I don't want to do it. Listen, I want this. I don't want the CDL because I want to drive trucks for a living.
As you shouldn't.
I want the CDL so that I can drive a truck if I need to. That's it.
Let me know when you start driving, because that's when I quit.
All right, I'm gonna start tomorrow.
I quit then.
Good.
I'm gonna quit.
Good.
I'm gonna probably get disability because
I'm
I'm gonna go
coming
on
to your
mental
spot
health.
too. I'm coming to your spot too, so we can be at the ports together.
Bro, listen, I'll send them your record. I'm like, look what he can't even drive a trailer. He done forgot his spare tire at the house. That's what started the whole avalanche of problems.
Oh my God, nigga, that was me rushing. You know what it is? Or every time, if you run,
Where did you clip the new one?
Haste makes waste, bro. Haste makes waste, nigga. I'm like, yo, I got an hour left to go. Let me get this last fill up before I get the fuck up out of here. Ka-gunk. Nigga, yo, listen.
Yo, that was brand. You
I-
were the only
I thank
person to
God.
put anything in that trailer, bro.
I thank God that I was able to drive after the fact. Nigga, I don't care. Nigga, imagine being stuck an hour away at 9:30.
Right there.
And yeah, exactly. Like I was like, thank God I can still drive this motherfucker.
Like this.
No, it was just like that. So it was just a little off center. That's it. A little off center. Backing that bitch up was a pain though. Because it's off center. I'm like, it's not going.
You ain't gonna talk to me. I'm a pro. That has nothing to do with it. You're lucky. Now you got to check your tire. Your tire's probably shot from being. Listen.
No, the camber's off.
This ain't fun for them. This ain't fun for them. What's fun for them is the fact that you goofed the trailer. This is all fair convo. Anyway. Oh man, you ain't tell me that, bro. When you came here this weekend, you ain't tell me that.
I thought I did.
No, maybe we was a little nice. I would have gunned you. No, I would.
No, you did because you was talking shit because I told you when it happened.
Well,
and you was talking shit because you said the same bullshit. I ain't never letting you drive my trailers.
Well, guess what? Now that I remember the convo, definitely now I'm locking down.
And I said the same shit. I wasn't trying to drive no goddamn trailers. I'm trying to drive a truck and have buy a truck and have somebody else drive.
You're not gonna eat that on air, are you? You're gonna start chewing chocolate as much as you talk. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you pulled that off. All right, cool. All right.
Sorry,
it sounds annoying to them because
I moved
you on your ASMR shit. I don't like that. You know me, I got a problem with people eating on the phone. I don't like that. I know. Oh, shut up, bro. I'm about to end this. Stop. All right, so now, DR, come back, real estate.
Yeah, get my grind on.
Right. I like that.
Real estate, construction. I think that's my next two moves. It's just real estate and construction. So if you need any handyman shit, you need TV hung, I got you.
Right.
I've been hanging TVs forever.
So we'll put the shit. They probably find all 80 episodes of your email and all that shit on there. They find you, DM you, private message you, all that good stuff. You already know. All right, bet. So, I mean, I like that. I like that idea. I like the fact of starting off fresh. I'm thinking about it in the same sense too, but I'm coming from another level of legality. Not that I don't like where I'm at now. It was just some paperwork. And listen, man, I didn't go to law school. And if you picked up anything from this podcast, this is probably episode 70-something. I think this shit is 2 years old, and I haven't even been that consistent lately. But I will say, if you picked up anything, I'm not beat. I'm not Einstein, but I'm also not throwing rocks at a wall. Just chilling. You get what I'm saying? So they had some paperwork. And I'm like, yo, I'm not signing that for this, and that, and this, and that. It's a long story. You already know what it is. Not probably. You know what it is. Until the dude was like the owner of the company that has nothing to do with it. But I brought it up to him because I'm like, yo, fam, what's the move?
Yeah.
I don't work for him technically. And he was like, damn, you're the only one that brought this up. And he's like, you know what? I'm not even going to lie to you, fam. I think he don't talk like that.
Yeah.
He's a multimillionaire, but I'm saying. He was like, I'm not even going to lie to you. Which threw me off, and he said, I'm surprised you were that smart or whatever. But I'm like, obviously I'm a truck driver. They're probably like, oh, you can't do nothing better with your life. Bro, I went to culinary art school, graduated. I know how to do security alarms, fire alarms. I know my shit, bro. I just happen to do this truck shit because I get my freedom.
Mm-hmm.
My wheel game is nice. You put me on anything with wheels. 2, 4, 18.
Yeah.
I'll whip it. I don't care what it is. My wheel game is nice. I'm not saying that I could rob a bank or would, but if I had to rob a bank, I'm the driver. You know what I'm saying? I ain't running in there. Even if I did run in there, I'll probably be better than y'all. But since if I'm running in there, you think I'm coming out and he's going to be the wheel guy? Nah.
Nigga, I'm nice on 4 wheels, son. What are you talking about?
Take your ass inside and get the duffel bag. I'll be out here waiting for you. And we not going to clip no gas poles or nothing. We all right. But the wheel game's nice. I had to do those contracts, and that's that. But even though I won at the end of the day, I went in there and I won. Mm-hmm. I had millionaire, a multi, I'm talking about real rich, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm doing all right. Not that level, though. Don't have a house on the lake.
It's time to step the game up.
Right? But what I'm saying is, I even had him like, I respect you, gangster.
Yeah.
He was like, I like that. Even though he's pseudo involved.
What's the owner of the truck say, though?
He don't know what he signed. He don't even know what he signed. I explained to him what he signed.
Oh, for real?
And now I'm explaining to him what he signed and what he wants me to sign. And I'm like, yo, fam, I got an issue. But do you know, I have a problem with what I'm signing. But do you know what you signed? He's like, nah. I broke it down to him. He was like, oh, damn. How am I?
Oh, my
Son.
God.
So,
Yeah.
I digress. But that whole situation, the fact that I won it, because you cannot tell me that this multi-millionaire does not have conversations at golf courses, fancy dinners with other intellectuals over millions of dollars.
Yeah, but just because you're a millionaire don't mean you're intellectual.
Can't tell me that this multimillionaire did not have dinners and conversations with millionaires and lawyers and these conversations of business and finances. They know how to move. When you expect it, when a truck driver walks in and the conversation sounds like the same one you had yesterday at the golf course, you start looking at me different. You go, oof. He might as well been at and did the 18 holes with us, because he could have hanged with us.
Yeah.
Even based off conversations, off just finances, no politics, no none. We're talking about legal issues here.
Yeah.
Not feelings, not emotions. These are pure legal issues that a truck driver raised.
Yeah.
Once he said, cool, I already knew. But once he's like, cool, I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to keep doing this.
Yeah.
No, once again, I'm not Einstein, but I ain't throwing rocks at the wall. I'm too smart to be.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna beat me, son.
Because
Too much.
They already know that you know what you're signing, and the fact that if something happens, you know you're left holding the bag, and you're not cool with that. And they want motherfuckers to sign it not knowing that they're holding the bag.
Right.
And then they're sitting there like, nigga, you just lost your license. Your CDL is done because you clipped this fucking...
Or financially.
You clipped this bar at the fucking truck at the gas station.
Right, potentially.
And now you got to pay for it.
Right.
And motherfuckers don't know because a lot of people don't read what they sign.
But now how hard is it to make the leap? Can we admit?
No, so here's the thing. You gotta have it in you. It is super hard. I'm not gonna say that it's easy to move from what you're comfortable with and what you've known all your life. It's not easy. But there's gotta be a point in your life when you're like, you know what? This ain't it. And I can't continue this way for however much longer. It's the same as losing weight, right? Like, everybody gets to a point, the folks that want to lose weight, they get to the point and they're like, this ain't it. Like, I can't do this anymore. I don't like walking up 3 flights of stairs and being winded. And I want to play with my kid and they're running around and I'm just sitting there fucking dragging ass about to pass out. And they come to the realization, they're like, you know what? I can't do this no more. I got to fucking get my shit in order. And what do? They start fucking They start walking 30 minutes. And then they start jogging, eating better, losing some weight, feeling better. Because they realize they need that shift. They got to do something different. And again, it's not for everybody. But when you got to come to that point where you're like, yo, fuck this. This ain't it. I cannot do this anymore. I do not want to do this anymore. Whatever it is. Right? Whatever it is. It doesn't matter what it is. But it's up to you. It's the same thing that people, they shift. Even when they still, I want a job, cool, but I don't want to be in this field. And they find something else and they do something else. That aligns with, I feel like you're more successful when you start to do things that align with your passions and the things that bring you joy. Whatever, again, you could be a chef and just flipping that fucking steak brings you joy. And that's what you needed. You needed to say, you know what? I'm tired of this. I want to flip steaks and I want to cook people's dinners. I want to make meals. That brings me joy. And it's just coming to that realization. It's tough as shit because, again, we all have our goals and our expectations. A lot of it comes from, like, wanting to not disappoint people, other people, whoever they may be. And losing that fucking thought of, you know what, fuck it. The only person I have here to disappoint is myself. So I don't care if Marcos is disappointed. I have love for him and his opinion is respected, but at the end of the day, what he eat don't make me shit. And I got to do for me. So if he's disappointed, he'll be disappointed for now, because once I get to where I need to be, he'll be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think a lot of us are apprehensive because we care about what people think, and we care about our other, the people that we care about, their opinions. And it's not that we want to disregard their opinion, but we have to do what we feel is right for us. Right? Like, for me, since I feel that way, like, I would never, if my kids want to do some goofy shit that I just think is ridiculous, I'm like, okay, whatever you got to do, like, let's figure it out and see what you need to be successful in that. If that's what you want to do, if it don't work, it don't work.
As long as it's not detrimental to your life.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Right,
I mean, if you're fucking, if you're sniffing, if you're smoking a crack pipe, then yeah, we gotta talk. We gotta talk.
Put that out there just in case they're like, is he letting his kids do crack?
No. But I'm saying,
no, you're right.
If they want to be a YouTuber, well, guess what? Let's start. All right. Well, let's figure out what content you want to create, and let's start. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. Too many people give a fuck about what other people think, and that's what I think stifles their progress. But the shift, like you're saying, the shift is scary because it's not comfortable. It's not nothing that you've done. It's not nothing that you know. You know that when you wake up, and in your instance, you pull those 4 loads, you got that whatever that amount. Like, you got that check, and on payday, that check is there regardless.
Right.
Whereas when you don't have that, you wake up and you're like, I gotta bust these moves, and you bust these moves, and then there's no check on Friday. Right? That check might come next Thursday, or might come fucking the next month. Right?
Who knows?
And you gotta be cool with, like, being close to the wall and being and saying, like, shit, like, ugh. It's close to that time. These motherfuckers is knocking.
That's how you win, though.
But when
Adversity.
you get there and you feel that, and it doesn't stress you out anymore, is when you can grow. Luckily, I learned this lesson when I was way broke. So it was like, ugh. When you get that point when your fucking account is negative, and you still got that automatic withdrawal coming, and you're like, I don't even have the $30, and then they still taking it. Now I got to pay another $30 because of the late fee, right? The overdraft
You're always
fee,
in the hole,
right? Exactly. And that pressure, but when you realize that, listen, you're gonna get it when I get it, and that's what it is.
I like
you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, listen, you could take me to court. My lawyer said one time, he was like, you can't draw blood from a stone. So what the fuck you gonna do? If I'm broke, you're hit. You ain't getting shit.
Right.
I ain't got shit, so you can't get shit.
Right.
So that's how once you get to that point where you're like, listen, I owe you money for sure, especially for corporations. I owe you money, but you ain't getting it. Sorry.
Move on to the next dude that got it.
Yeah, like, when I got it, I'll give it to you. But you learn. And then you put yourself in a position where you don't have to worry about that. So if you know that you might not get a check for a month or 3 months, at least you're covered for those 3 months.
Right.
And you can make the moves you need to make in that time so that when that you better be ready. You can't be sitting on your ass for 3 months and then that thing is due and you're still sitting there like, I don't know how I'm going to get it. No, you need to be hustling.
You goofed. Yeah, you got to try. You got to try.
You got to keep making moves
nothing's
and
gonna
doing
land on your
things,
lap.
right? Like you got to keep making moves and doing things so that way you're good. And then you budget and you get your shit straight. So, all right, I'm good for 3 more months. I know that I'm good for a couple months. I can at least I can at least chill till January.
That's a nice
right?
question.
Like I can at least chill till January.
Well, you could chill, or you could chill
No.
slash work. Like you still work.
I still gotta hustle. I gotta build. Right, I gotta still get my shit together and build and get things going. But I can still kind of like not have to stress.
Right.
About can I eat tomorrow?
Tomorrow compared to 3 months.
Yes.
That's
so it's like, listen,
difference.
I got food in the freezer. So it's like I got meat in the deep freezer, so I can eat. A bag of rice ain't but $5-10.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? I could eat. So I'm good enough to know that I got a place to stay, I got clean clothes, and I got food for the next
vehicle.
Exactly. I got a vehicle.
Come on, motorcycle.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why I never get rid of the bike, because guess what?
Hey,
$10 for
I'm
gas.
out here all week.
I can ride, nigga. I will get a fuck. Listen, if I got to, I'll bundle up. I'll be riding in winter.
I get rain gear
on $12 of gas and get 200. That's 200 miles.
Word, chilling. So you know what?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we got to get to that point, and we got to put ourselves in that position. People often think that like we can't do it, but it's like, what are you doing to make these things happen?
Right.
Right. Like you got your whip, the Audi's paid.
Right.
So it's like, fuck it. Worst case, you always got something to ride.
Right. Not right now.
Well, yeah.
The fucking key thing is fucked up. Man.
but you got a whip. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a whip.
I got the
you got Maslow's basic needs covered.
Right.
And shelter, food, and clothing.
Right.
Everybody's basic needs.
Right.
Once you get past that, you can move to the next level of needs, right?
Correct.
When you look at that hierarchy. And that's the thing that most people struggle with, is having those basic needs met.
Right.
But you can also meet them easily if you step down. Like sometimes, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe I got to go to Goodwill and get me a new sweater or a used sweater from Goodwill for $2. Right? But at least it's a sweater. I got me a jacket for the winter to keep me warm. It might not have been fucking a brand new North Face, but hey, it is what it is. Like Macklemore said, yo, pop them tags.
Right.
I'll go to the thrift store. Fuck it. If I get me a new shit, you don't know that it's thrift store, right? But I'm fresh. I'm clean. I'm dressed. I don't have to go that route, right? But if we got to do it, we got to do it, because guess what? It's still clean clothes, you know, and we're comfortable, or we got these basic needs met. Because nothing's worse than having fucked up sneakers or boots in the snow.
Oh, horrible.
I had a coworker. He used to say, you know what? I see what the difference is between the East Coast and the West Coast. These motherfuckers deal with nice weather all year round, so they don't know what it's like to struggle. They don't know what it's like to be coming up at this time, knowing that it's about to get cold as shit, and you ain't got a coat, and you got to hustle so you could buy you a coat to be good for the winter.
Oh, you need some waterproof Timbs.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you
so
about
like,
to walk in some
yes,
slush in about
like
3 weeks.
Like that's why East Coast people and West Coast people act different.
Right.
Because we got to get new gear, not new gear, but we got to get gear for the winter.
Right. Listen, when you deal with cold weather, it just creates hard people.
Yes.
And hard people are like, I don't give a fuck about anything you got to say, bro. It's 10 degrees outside.
Yes.
Get the fuck. Buy your Skittles and get the fuck out.
Yes, get the fuck away from me.
It's
go. Cold, and you're
Right.
keeping me here longer, and I'm not dressed for this shit.
Right.
Or you are dressed, but you're prepared. But the thing is that you get ready for these things.
Right.
So, and I was like, dude, like, yo, you right. Like, you hustle different because you gotta get ready for the winter. You can't live in the winter. You're gonna freeze your ass off. So you're like, yo, I gotta get this fucking heat on because I'm not about to be freezing in my house all winter.
Right.
You know, and you get your grind on. Whereas you're in fucking Cali and it's
chilling.
fucking 70 and the winter is 50, you're like, motherfucker, you putting on a sweater. Nigga,
Right.
I need a North Face. I need a fucking coat.
Right.
You
So
know?
I think the moral of this story is, not story, but the moral of this one, which is this is a healthy way to get back into the podcast because you was gone for a minute because of whatever. And we're going to talk off air on what we're doing. We're going to figure some stuff out, right, as far as what we're going to do with our sit-downs for a chronological order of episodes and what may be.
Yeah.
But I think this was a good, healthy comeback for you. I'm glad you're back in Jersey.
Holla at me.
You family. We don't always agree, but at the end of the day, we still fam, and that's what real fam do.
But that
You
chicken was-
disagree and you come back, and we could still sit down and be like, yo, whatever. So that's that.
That chicken was good though, right?
I-
And you was fussing with me.
yeah, right. So good looking for being back. I'm glad you're back, bro. We're gonna do this again.
Word.
I like how this conversation went down. I'll put all the description in there all his
Yeah,
shit in
we'll
the description
figure
if you
that
want to find them. You already know it's AWOL Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let the algorithm know that free conversations is the way to go. Yo, Tanikuss, thank you for being here.
Anytime,
my brother.
bro.
I can't wait for what is about to get popping this winter.
Yes.
It's going to be a high winter.
Yes.
And with that being said, we out of here. Peace.